me take you back in time. Mainly 2003. You're sitting there on your couch playing with Mega Bloks because your mom refused to get you Legos. And there, on the screen, is a commercial for the greatest 3D platformer ever. It's f***ing SpongeBob SquarePants on the GameCube. Your excitement is through the roof. An adventure where you can play as Sponge Boy, Pat Richard, and Sandals to defeat Plankton's army of brain-dead robots. God! And then your mother comes home from work on that day with a bag from Toys R Us. She pulls out a box that says SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom for the Game Boy. What the fuck, mother? Now, of course, things are gonna have to be this simple. You know, the Game Boy Advance has the power of a Super Nintendo with like half a Mario mushroom in it. I mean, that's not a bad thing. The game still looks good and has a nice art style. I have a hankering that they use pre-rendered 3D animations for all these characters because everyone just looks like they have different lighting on them. I mean, just look at Sandy's overexposed ass. SpongeBob also just looks off. I think it's because the outline around his eyes are gray instead of black. So let's see if that changes anything. Oh. I can see why they didn't do that then. Seriously, I don't know why this game slows down from time to time. It kind of just does it as a fuck you, I think. Like, imagine I was just talking and mid-sentence the frame rate just increasingly drops to very low.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, why does the game freeze so often? Answer me that, computer, because I bet you freaking can't. It's so hard to time jumps right sometimes because of this very minor issue. I'd rather eat a fucking glass sandwich than do this shit. But yeah, the game goes from this nice straight line to just this. Again, I couldn't tell you why. You gotta be right in front of them for them to do it, making them not enemies, they're more like keys to solve a fucking puzzle, but then why are they robots and then why can't they hurt you and then I need to calm down. Better. The third one is Robot Squidward, and now for those who don't know, this was a boss fight cut from the GameCube version of the game. But hey, we have it here, so that's 1 point for the GBA version, baby. Score, guys, I'm keeping score. Got it. But you may have noticed that SpongeBob over here is writing something. That being Mystery the Seahorse. You see, this is what brings the game from a 3 to like a 3.5. Mystery is like the Yoshi of this game, but way f***ing better. You can move faster, jump higher, float for a hot sec, and instead of using a long, lanky-ass tongue, he just chomps the robots. Can you do that, Yoshi? No. F*** you. You know what? That's gonna be another point for the GBA version. I'll put it on the board. Done. But finally, I beat it after all these years of owning it, and you know what? A part of me feels at peace, like a part of my childhood has finally gotten the rest that it deserves.
But didn't you cheat?
What?
I saw you enter the password to unlock all the levels.
Computer, I don't know what you're talking about as you show me footage of me obviously cheating. Why would you do that, man?
You do know what happens to cheaters, right?
What?
The answer to me. It's I, Lord of Games, and I reprimand anyone who cheats in a video game. Prepare yourself, boy, for a lifetime of...
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, I just got done with a whole Portal adventure. I'd be damned if I'm opening After Effects again.
It doesn't matter what you think. Now, you must fight for your life in the battle of the...
Oops, looks like I won. It even tries to trick you into thinking that, yeah, this is Mario by the opening playing the original World 1-1 theme and then switching over to a lecture about dinosaurs. Yeah, I don't see it. Instead of blasting hell demons, the movie instead goes for a mutation gone wrong scenario where they find a bunch of people in a research facility either dead or mutated. I'm pretty sure that's just 100% not what Doom is about. Like, at all. Why did they do that? The first part of the movie where Laura's being more of a teenage sassy bitch doesn't really fit well in my opinion to a movie that's named Tomb Raider. I mean, I guess it's fine to build character. After all, this movie was based on the 2013 reboot and not the PS1 games. However, when Laura actually steps out of the city, the movie honestly feels like a Tomb Raider movie filled with adventures and of course, tomb raiding. Who would have thought that that would be in such a movie called Tomb Raider? Like seriously, I thought the whole movie was gonna be Laura and her friends going on some wacky hijinks. Like all the other fucking movies. We did it! We found a faithful video game movie! Yeah! Oh, fuck, I have to clean that up now.
But there are still more movies based on video games.
Yeah, but we found a good one. There's no reason to rinse and repeat and say the same stuff over and over again.
Okay, but what about the movies that don't directly come off a video game?
Ah, fuck you. You're just trying to make me do more research. And it's working. The first movie, to my knowledge, to really do this was The Wizard, released in 1989, all the way back to when the NES was relevant. You hear that, buddy? You were once relevant enough to be in a big Hollywood movie. That was really bad and hard to sit through. But hey, I mean, it worked. People probably went to see the movie just for that Mario Bros. 3 ending alone. I mean, back then you didn't have Nintendo Directs, so seeing an unreleased Mario game out in the wild, on the big screen even, was pretty f***ing cool.
Almost as cool as the video games coming to life.
You would think, but when you make Kevin James the president of that universe, you're forcing me to actively give up on modern cinema. The rules are also just so confusing. At one point, there's this character called Lady Lisa, and Josh Gad's character is just crazy in love with her. And then she becomes an alien, but she's not pixelated. And she falls in love with Josh Gad after he says some stupid shit, but oh no, she's gone. But wait, Hubert, who was a trophy from the alien race, decides to just change into her out of nowhere. It's out of nowhere.
Aw fuck. There goes another one.
Yeah, I knew the Tombot couldn't handle all these movies, but then again, I mean, neither could I. Well, after being gone for like, what was it, 2 months? I think it's finally time I re-enter society and look at the world with open arms. Hello, world! Glad to see nothing has changed. Well, seeing as the world's in a crippling pandemic, I guess I have to find a way to entertain myself indoors. But, Jesus, how the hell will I do that? It's not like I have much to work with. You see, middle school was a fun time for me. I gained some weight, didn't hit puberty at all, didn't have a lot of friends, and didn't have to spray down my Triscuits before eating them. Yes, it was the glory days of playing Minecraft at 15 frames per second on a 2011 MacBook Pro. I mean, who wouldn't want that life? It really stood out on its own, but what made it stand out even more was the mixing of this little blue f***ing rat here. Look at him, he ate my fucking garbage the other day. And of course, the series did end on a cliffhanger for unknown reasons, but I don't really think that matters anymore, because Mark Haynes, the daddy himself, decided to pull right out of the oven a fresh, steamy, hot, brand new reboot, and it is very nice. And you know what? This series has inspired me to do more, you know? I mean, I haven't been doing anything these past 2 months, but now I'm gonna kick this shit into gear. I'm gonna get the gears turning. And first, starting with this gemstone, I'm gonna sculpt it into something. I mean, just look how cool it is. It's like glowing and stuff, and every time I touch it, I see a little bit of what I become into the future, and it's horrible. Every night, I can't go to sleep. The demons, they're always there. They're always looking at me. No, I say, get back. You can't touch my Lucky Charms, no. No, they're mine. You can't, I don't want you to, I want you to leave. No. Hey, is this thing glowing more than usual? Huh. You know, living inside ain't so bad. I mean, I got everything I need to sustain myself. Except food. How could I forget food? Oh, this is just awful. I can't live without food. I mean, what even is food? I don't know how it's made. Calm down, Tom. You gotta think, you gotta relax. If I don't think about food, I'll never go hungry. Simple as that. I can just sit here and play video games all day. I mean, it's not like they have food. Oh my god, they have food! You ever just look up at the stars on a cool summer night and wonder to yourself, man, if only I can just taste the cake from Mario 64. Nintendo seems to like the whole food idea because they have in a lot of games. Like, a lot of games. Like, look at these. It's like, it's so many games with food in it. It's Mario Odyssey. I like this game. The Paper Mario series is well known for its crippling demise that keeps lingering with promise but never fulfills the void in my heart for a new game that has the same quality as the first three. But it also has food in it. As the series grew, so did the art style and overall beauty of each dish. And, Sticker Star had nothing because it was dumb, stupid, and adopted. Color Splash, on the other hand, though, did something cool. It had food. And you see, this is why your younger brother gets more time from me. Final Fantasy is a game that I haven't played, but if you do a quick search on Google, you'll find that, oh! The food looks so fucking good! Cookie Mama always had a style that made the food look like Play-Doh. And while that can be seen as an accomplishment, I never wanted to eat Play-Doh. In fact, I wouldn't even know what that tastes like.
No, it's bad. That's bad.
Today, you see this divine dish right here? We're not making that, we're making this one. From Mario. Sir, what is your opinion on politics today?
I agree.
Oh, we licked the spatula.
No, we can't use it. Shh. That smells really good.
Right? I kind of just want to eat the butter.
We'd probably die of cholesterol in 10 minutes, so...
Best 10 minutes of my life, let's go. Oh, this is the bowl the batter's supposed to go into. Oops!
In case you missed it.
We're using the wrong bowl. So while that bakes and that happens, we're gonna cut and wait until the cakes are done. We did it. I'm shooting this on my phone because the camera ran out of memory. But we did it. Look at that. It's you got Mario up there. You got the roses. You got
Roses?
Yeah.
Them bitches are strawberries.
They got strawberries. I would say this is a success on all accounts.
Yeah. Awesome.
No, I don't really like cake.
The modern console wars is really stupid.
But first, an overtold history about the console wars. At one point they did care, but after the low sales of the GameCube, Nintendo decided to try a different fighting approach. Instead of leading with graphical capability like the other two, they decided to lead with the ability to please anyone old, young, or dog playing video games. They attacked the casual market, something nobody would ever dare to do, and yet they succeeded with the underpowered tower known as the Wii. It's very clear that PlayStation hasn't learned from their PS3 days. They still think that if you slap PlayStation on it, it will sell. They don't give two shits about the user experience, because if they did, the PlayStation 4 menus wouldn't be absolute garbage. Something a lot of people wanted out of the next generation was backwards compatibility. Nintendo ditched their good form of doing it, and the Series X seems to have a focus on it, and the PlayStation, well, you can play PS4 games on it.
Stupid f***ing PlayStation. But I'm dogging on PlayStation a little too much. We gotta get a poor little Xbox over here and just take a hammer and just...
Xbox likes to do this thing where they make something everybody loves and is just liked by everyone and just take a sledgehammer to it, making it borderline broken. Windows 7 to Windows 8, and then Windows 8 lives on in every fucking thing owned by Microsoft now. It's dumb. So while the Series X is probably the better console, it really can't compete with PlayStation and the amount of exclusives they have to offer. So it might seem very obvious where I stand after that statement on the console wars. It's very clear that
I don't give two shit. Really, why are we fighting about this anymore? If someone likes PlayStation, why are you gonna go to them and be like, hey, you loser PlayStation bitch boy? It doesn't matter. You like what you like, they like what they... This is such a stupid argument.
Have you ever played a game you've owned that felt weird, abnormal even, and then when you would play it at a friend's house, it was slightly off? It was almost as if that copy of the game was personal in a way. This is the story of that same game.
It's me, Mario!
But with everybody's different quirks of their game and all the experiences, I think I have an explanation for what's happening. You see, Super Mario 64 is personalized, every copy of it. It's just one big creepypasta! That's all it is! It's a scary story on the internet to get kids to cry and piss their pants. Really, why do we entertain this thought more than what it is? What's the I don't get it! Why do people believe in this? Oh, my head hurts! But then why talk about it? Why add fuel to the fire? I don't know. I mean, I just wanted to talk about it. I thought it was really interesting and fascinating how people took this meme or creepypasta and kept going with it. It's really interesting to see what people create, and I think it breathes life into an old game that I already love and hold dear to my heart. It's just interesting. And I wanted to talk about it because it's outside of my comfort zone. I think it would be a nice topic. But until then, this will always just be a story that's getting children to be a little bit scared.
It's me, Mario! Hello! me, Mario. Hello. Thank you so much for playing my game.
Make sure to talk highly about the game. I don't want it to get a bad rep.
I mean, I don't have much of a choice. You got me cuffed with not cardboard.
Don't sass me, boy. Just review the game.
Paper Mario the Origami King is my favorite Paper Mario game.
Now, I'm totally not being held captive. I truly love this game. If I were being held captive, could I do this? The answer is yes. Let's start with the opening. A nice trip with your green Luigi to a festival of origami or whatever. They end up in a deserted town wondering where the heck everyone went. Surely they aren't being held captive. I mean, I wouldn't know what that feels like. Just look at me. Well, maybe it's a thing I get after I level up with some experience points.
Oh, there are none at all.
Is there a problem?
Well, just a very small problem, actually. You see, this game!
What's really insulting is that when you get more powerful, you can just jump on them, and they die with no battle or fight. You can just jump on them. Oh, okay.
Why wasn't it like this the whole time?
There is no benefit to this at all. Yeah, you get coins, but you know where you can also get coins? Everywhere else. You fill in a hole, you get coins. You find a block, you get coins. You see coins, you get coins. There is no way you cannot get coins in this game. Nathaniel, I dare you. Side note, what the fuck happened to Luigi? He's just flat out stupid in this game. He's like the fuck up that keeps fucking up. And that's just ruining his character. Luigi is a coward, yes, but he's not stupid. He's not dull. You practically made him into Mater. You know, Mater from the Cars series? He literally gives off those kind of vibes, and it's sickening. Like, how do you fuck up Luigi? How do you fuck up Luigi? He's green, for crying out loud!
I think it's time for me to let go of Paper Mario. Look, it's not me. It's definitely you. I gave you time and time again to improve and become something better. I don't even want a game like the older titles. I just want a good game that has less flaws, and I don't want those flaws to stick out to the point of ruining my enjoyment. I know I said I'd never let you go, but I think I hate you now, and I'd rather see you drown. Okay, bye. Yeah, he dragged me in with him.
Man, I could really go for a well-balanced game that doesn't reward the players with the highest currency right now. Ha! Could you imagine? There's a flying car that looks like a DeLorean, and if you know me, I fucking love it! But if a car wasn't your fancy, you could get a flying bike. And you might be saying, well, Tom, if you just play the jobs, you'll make more money in the game, you fucking hobbit. First of all, your comments hurt me. So what do I do if the jobs aren't paying out and the heist needs friends I personally don't have? Guess I'll just have to grind until I feel gross and stupid and worthless. Shark cards. What was that? Shark cards. No! I will not condone this kind of behavior. With each new update comes a new beginning player being discouraged from continuing on. Because if they want to make more money, they gotta buy it with real life currency. But you know what? That's consumerism. And I don't give in to consumerism. It is a cool car, though. What do you mean I maxed out my credit card? More energy! Drinks. It's like water to the professional gamer. There are just so many options. I'll walk into a store to buy muffins and I'll walk out with a bunch of gamer juice and no muffins. So if I really want to go ahead and find the most gamer approved drink, then I guess I'll have to try each drink to determine that exact thing. Good thing I got this official certificate that says I am the gamer.
You printed that out online.
Why do you only chime in to bring me down? I especially like the logo. It's so simple, yet it conveys the greater message of always counting up to 3. And just when you thought it wasn't a gamer's drink, we see a nice little advertisement for Xbox and Halo. As for taste, well, it tastes like gasoline. However, with Red Bull, I'd argue that the advertisements were more memorable than the drink. They would always go on about how Red Bull gives you wings. Yeah, clearly that was a lie. My lawyers are gonna have a field day with this one. Let's try Bang next, the drink that's named after f***ing. I like the aesthetic. Vibrant colors on black make the can pop out, but tell me, how the hell do you use natural flavors for cotton candy? You see, this is a Wario soda, and it is so rare. It's not known how many exist, but it was made in France in 1996. But due to its rare nature, I can't drink it, so I'll just improvise here, and oddly enough, it tastes like Pepsi. The drink that started it all, coffee. Every person likes their coffee different, and while I am a coffee drinker, I'd rather not make myself a cup every time I want to get my game on. But you know, some kids can't drink coffee, so how about Sunny D? Now you may be seeing Sunny D isn't an energy drink, and I'd say that with the amount of sugar that they pack into these things, I'd believe otherwise. That's really all that Sunny D is, just orange juice with a shit ton of sugar in it, and well, it gets the job done. Now for the powder, I came into a dilemma. You see, there's so many flavors. I can't choose them. The powder is 4 simple steps. You just do this, and bam, you have yourself a drink. What if I go beyond? You know, I need to do something crazy. I need to combine all the elements. You see, the drink was fine, my body couldn't handle the wings coming out of my back. That happened because of the Red Bull. I should call my lawyer. Happy birthday, Mario! Wow! I can't believe it's already been 35 years since you were birthed into this here game cartridge. Man, tell me, how does it feel to be the world's biggest gaming icon?
Kill me.
That's great. Now tell me, how will you celebrate your 35th birthday? Dude! What the hell? You didn't have to hit me with mediocrity? They finally did it. Nintendo somehow gave fans what they wanted for years while still f***ing it up completely. But that's what's on the outside. For most games, it's what's on the inside, you know, that's what counts. Right, Mario? You know, ever since you put on that catsuit, you've been acting weird. The HD text and graphics are so nice to look at. The game still looks beautiful, despite the times you see Mario's low poly ear. Ugh. But Galaxy still plays well despite that fact, so knowing that, every game should be just fine on this collection. And if you know me, you know I'm about to contradict that statement. What the f did they do to Sunshine? No! But where do I even start with Sunshine? Let's start with the good things. So the game's in widescreen now. Okay, now time for the bad. The f is this control tutorial?
Use the button to shoot water from my tank.
Would it really be so hard to get the original voice actor to say ZR or R instead of this hard cut to just flood saying button? It hurts me every time I hear it.
Use the button to shoot.
Super Mario 64 is the best controlling game out of the 3. While I wish they could have updated the camera and left the visuals alone, it's still fun to play. But the version we got in this collection was the Shindo version. You know, the version that never came out in America? I haven't really been a big fan of saying Nintendo's been disappointing, but lately it's hard to see it otherwise.
Maybe you shouldn't be so critical.
Wait. You're saying I can be a Nintendo fan and not criticize them on every tiny thing they do?
Yes, you can.
I Ah, yes, the fall season is upon us. You know what that means. Pumpkin-flavored drinks, Christmas being shoved in your face before Halloween has its chance, and being outside in the cool autumn breeze, not because your dog locked you out of the house. I didn't even know a dog could hold keys.
It's clear that with each new character, there's an effort to make it clear on who it is and where this person comes from. I mean, that's pretty impressive seeing as I'm almost 20 years old and I don't know who I am or where I come from.
I was told 6 different stories and yet I believe all of them.
Having Snake coming out at the end of this trailer was really surprising, and also, it's Snake from fucking Metal Gear Solid! You know, the game that was the best PlayStation game and the only reason why I bought this without ever actually playing it, it truly meant that anyone could be a Smash Brother, including everyone's favorite character to Rule 34. No. Close, but no. What?
Oh my. This is where I would like to implement my patent-pending 4.5-star rating system. You may be saying, why not go all the way to 5? Well, that's because I never received 5 stars in my life, and I don't think anyone else deserves them. So yeah, without further ado, let's rank all these up. I have a feeling I had a show for this kind of thing, but I'm blanking on its name.
Now this next trailer is one of my favorites. Kirby flying around in the beauty of space, he ends up racing with the Mario crew on Rainbow Road, and we see this launch star from a game everybody knows and loves. Then Kirby dies and we never see him again. I like this because it's just the right amount of hype. You see this Luma and you're like, okay, it's either her or Fat Ass, and thankfully we got her. One day I'm gonna have a sit down with my kid and show him the best thing life has ever given me. Need I say more? But someone at Nintendo has a hard-on for this goddess because these shots are in the trailer. I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but they're still there.
Unlock the door. No, it's cold out. What do you mean I could do better? Whoa, don't raise your voice at— oh, you're gonna wanna go there? You're comparing me to the Ryu trailer from Smash 4? Okay, well how about this? You're adopted. I'm sorry. No, I genuinely thought that you knew. Like, you're a different species. No, that's not how it works. No, oh god, no, not even a furry would do that. Well, if I would've known it was gonna be as surprising as the Inkling reveal, I wouldn't have said anything.
So K. Rules is pretty cruel. Thank you, I'll be here all week. So you see all of these Mario characters, and all I could think of was Geno, like legit. And then I see this. A plant beat the shit out of Mario. And my soul dies. I'm dead. I'm gone. I don't care. Okay, so you're watching the Game Awards, and the power goes out. You see Joker from Persona 5 take the stage, or, screen. He's running around, his friends are saying shit like, man, this must be Persona DLC. Ah! 4 characters deserving of hype, and all new IPs that have yet to be in Smash. Truly, this next one would follow that same approach, and wouldn't disappoint people with being a character from a series that has a lot of representation in the game already, and wouldn't be another sword fighter, because we already have a lot of them just to kick people in the nuts some more. Look, I don't care if you're a Fire Emblem fan, this was just disappointing.
I think I found it. The perfect trailer. I know what I must do.
That's right, baby! My fragile self-esteem. It's Steve from Minecraft in Smash now. How could you not? He was a meme for crying out loud, and he is now in Smash Brothers. If that can happen, anything can happen. Maybe I can even hit 5 stars one day. Doesn't have to be today, but it will eventually happen. From now on, I will never be sad, never be petty. I will always look on the bright side because Steve, this Blockman himself, he is in Smash!
I'm still locked down in my house. Great. Hey, you think you can get me back in the house?
Yes, siree.
You couldn't have just unlocked the door?
I could have, but that wouldn't have been fun.
That's it, I'm selling you on the dark web, let's go.
No.
No, you don't have a choice. It's the month of October. You know what that means. It's the month of spooks and scares and buyer beware. You see, candy prices can be a little high at these times, so for this year on Halloween, I'll be giving every kid a copy of Ghostbusters for the NES. Ain't that right, computer? Well, looks like computer's been f***ing around in the dark web again. I told him not to do that. Bad things can only happen from that. I'm gonna need to recall a repairman.
Hello, this is Tobup's removal service. If we can remove it, we'll do it. No questions asked. How can I help you today?
Hi, yeah, my computer's just, it has like a weird bug in it or something. I don't really, it's static red. I think there's blood, I don't really know.
Let me just check my handy dandy repairman guide. I hate to tell you this, but you've got the case of the creepypastas.
Oh no, not the creepypastas! Wait, is that something that sweaty 30-year-olds make to scare children online?
Yes, that exact thing. As the years went on and people decided to share these, the name copypasta was introduced. Before everybody called them creepypastas.
That is such a better name.
Ugh, the previous name made me want to disown children I don't even have.
Oh my god, same! So what ingredients do you need to make a video game creepypasta? Well, there's a game being picked up at a flea market. That said game has a Sharpie label, a .exe at the end doesn't hurt, and on top of that having terribly recorded footage of a CRT with the gameplay of the said haunted game.
Throw it in the oven at 666 degrees Kelvin, along with your dignity, and you've got yourself a creepypasta. For those of you who don't know the Sonic EXE story, it all starts with a kid named Tom. Wait a minute. Got something to tell me, Tom?
I don't like to talk about my past, Toad. Yeah, the real story has a lot more fluff, but luckily there's a game that I can play so I can skip all the parts with the humans.
Nah, I hate those guys.
Yeah, me too. Oh cool, the aspect ratio is stretched out like a f***ing Genesis clone console. And these physics are just horrible. And make me want to do an epic ollie off the Grand Canyon. But enough about talking about Sonic. Every time I talk about him, one of my body parts catches on fire.
Your head's on fire, isn't it?
Oddly enough, I don't feel anything, so I think I'm good this time.
I don't know, man. These seem pretty real to me.
Oh wait, so you actually believe in these kind of stories?
Hey, in my time in college learning how to remove things, I learned to never question the book when it talks about video games, lost episodes, or there was a third thing, I don't know, I never finished the book. You really think you have the skills to write a story like that?
Oh, it's no skill. Watch me. So I went to my local flea market and saw a copy of Ghostbusters for the NES. It's a game I always wanted to play, so of course I picked it up. But when I was playing the game, I realized it was too hard. But then that's when I remembered that my uncle, before he passed away, gave me this, a Game Genie. But there was a post-it note on it saying to never use it, never touch it. Bad things can happen. But I'm just a stupid kid. I threw that post-it note away. I plugged the game into the Game Genie, and when I turned on the NES, I was haunted by the Game Genie devil himself. Yeah, what a load of crap.
You call that a creepypasta? Please, nobody would believe that the Game Genie devil would just appear right in front of you out of nowhere as soon as you plug it in the NES. Well, I mean, I guess if the NES was plugged into your infected computer, then it might happen. Hello? Tom? Well, I guess my services here are done. Be expecting a bill from me in the mail, and yeah, just have a bupperific day. The dumbass doesn't know I charge by the minute.
How am I gonna pay for all of this? You know, you can't just make changes like this without me knowing.
You could get a job.
Or I could start a band.
What?
The band, the only thing that separates the wimpy solo artist and the Chad music group. Bands have been around since mankind's conceivance of the idea of music, and each member of the band has their own role to contribute to the music making. Whether that be instruments, vocals, writing the music, really all of these are needed to make a song, and the process can be more fun if you have friends to make music with.
Lucky for me, I don't have the friends nor the talent to actually start up a band.
Not only were you playing a game about playing a guitar, but you were also playing with a guitar troller to play a game about playing the guitar. It was just genius and amazing, and...
Yeah, I don't have it. You see, when the house burned down, it also took all my copies of Guitar Hero 1 on the PlayStation 2. I had 6 of them in case this would ever happen, but it turns out Fire doesn't just choose one copy of Guitar Hero for the PlayStation 2. And I don't own any other Guitar Hero for any other home console.
Yeah, in 2008, developer Vicarious Vision decided to go nuts and make a Guitar Hero for the handheld everybody was raving about at the time. There are even some stickers you can use to decorate your grip. It's really all neat, and in true Guitar Hero fashion, you have all 5 buttons.
911, what's your emergency?
I'd like to report a crime!
Yeah, some Orange fans are not going to be too happy about this. Nah, I wonder if the manual tells us anything about a workaround. Adapter for use with original DS style only. Oh! Wait, this is what this thing is? I have to f***ing screw it in? Well, who do they think I am, a construction worker? I mean, I don't even know what a screwdriver looks like.
Does this work?
These developers are lucky I know how to play Minecraft, or else they would have had a big lawsuit on their hands. So we hit career because we need to make that dough, and we get to name the band.
Now, this is the most important part of having a band. It's the name. It puts you on the map. You will go places you've never seen before if you have a good, recognizable, brand-friendly name. It's the most important part of owning a band. And it has to be good. It has to be great. It has to be the best thing ever.
So I named the band Crub.
Well, now it's time for me to do my job and play my first gig as a band.
Please don't.
Too late, I'm already walking out the door. I mean, on the one hand, they started throwing things at me. But on the other hand, I made $3.
Yes, it's that time of year, the day where everybody in America can come together and celebrate the holiday that brings us together as people.
Thanksgiving.
What? No, it's Black Friday, you idiot. I mean, who wants to eat turkey and be with their loved ones to celebrate something about, America? I don't know, I forget what it is. People always go on about the sales and the deals and the fourth-degree murder that happens on Black Friday, but really, these people aren't thinking about this as much as you think.
Really, their eyes are on the big-ticket items. New games, next-gen consoles, the Oreo Barbie. With technology and a crippling pandemic, online shopping has been more popular than ever, so most deals will be online and people will have to order their next-generation hot dog warmer on Amazon.
But that's no fun. I want to experience Black Friday the way it was meant to be experienced. I want to have such little convenience and almost no time to get the product I need. So when I eventually don't get the item that I need, I get very stressed out and take it out on my family because I failed as a father.
You don't have children.
Yeah, dude, there's one right there.
You're not my dad.
According to this paper, I am.
You wrote that in crayon.
Honestly, being in line is great, but what if I start getting bored just standing here? Well, that's where my patent pending guide to standing in a Black Friday line comes in handy.
I never leave home without this thing, mostly because it's where I keep my social security number, but you'll never know when you'll be in a Black Friday line. It can happen at any moment.
Oh my god, deals!
Is this person your ally, someone you will help get the product to ensure you both get one? Or are they your enemy, someone that you must stop at all costs just to ensure that you get the product and nobody else?
I'm getting a next generation console.
I really don't care.
And it will be thanks to this guide that I get myself a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. Maybe I'll even get both. Oh, and there it goes. The store doors are opening. Oh, I gotta get ready. These nerds won't stand a chance against me. That was bullshit! I went to the video game section and only found Xbox 360s and PlayStation 3s. When I asked the employees about the PS5s and the Xbox Series X's, they looked at me like I was crazy. The worst part is when I turned around to look back at the shelf, they were gone! All the Xbox 360s and PlayStation 3s were just gone! I couldn't even get one!
You went back to 2005. Did you really expect the new PS5 and Series X to be there?
Listen, I don't know how time works at all. For all I know, we can be in the year 2007.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring. Except Tom, of course.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. But hey, I guess I could talk about a game that's been talked about before by people who make better content than me and be called a copycat by doing so. It's gonna be fun.
You see, now that's the spirit of Christmas. Oh no, I'm gonna be in the Christmas special. I don't wanna be in the Christmas special.
Home Alone, who doesn't know this movie? Macaulay Culkin basically kickstarting his place as that one childhood star. But Harry over here looks like he has too much beard. And also black hair, which is not something he had in the movie.
Maybe he died to give off a new look in this game.
This is a video game. This is all drawn by people. Those aren't actually Marv and Harry.
So you're telling me that Marv and Harry are running around in this cartridge right now? How did you do that?
Oh shit, I'm cornered. Ah, he got me.
Why does he look like that?
Home Alone 2. So this game is very different from the first one. First off, you got Tim Curry's face just not looking like himself. Hey, Tim. Did you, get some plastic surgery? It's fine, I don't judge, but you look like Corey from Boy Meets World over here. Don't even get me started on Harry and Marv. Marv looks like a little gremlin boy with that nose, and Harry just looks like he contracted yellow fever. Just look at those eyes. Ugh. The level design here is just kind of weird. Like, why are there giant snow soldiers in Kevin's house, and why the f*** is Harry on one of them? There are these bears who make me feel uncomfortable.
It's okay, Tom. All we want to do is eat your skin.
Well, maybe you have more fun with Home Alone 2 on the Super Nintendo.
No. No way. I'm not playing another game, alright? These all suck. It's not gonna be any different.
How would you know? You haven't tried it yet!
Why the f are there so many Home Alone games? The title screen does feel a little familiar, though. The credits will scroll if you wait a little bit on the title screen, just like the NES games. Oh. Oh, no. Listen, Tim, the Cory look was just much better than this. Here, you look like melting butter. Here, you have to slide into him.
Did he just strip?
Why? Why was there a need to make the chef strip to his underwear when being defeated? That wasn't in the movie, and even if it was, it would have been really weird. Almost as weird as that Donald Trump cameo. Oh, so you agree that the Donald Trump cameo in Home Alone 2 Lost in New York was kind of weird? Like, the man has his own tower. Why would he stay inside the plaza? Anyway, what the hell was up with that chef? Yeah! Jeez, why do these suck so much?
I have no idea. But hey, when's everyone supposed to get here?
Actually, they should have been here by now.
Well, I guess we have time to play the Game Boy games.
Where are they?
There it is!
What the fuck? So, Home Alone on the Game Boy. It's basically the Super Nintendo game with shittier graphics and shittier enemy placement. Ah, what the fuck? How would I know he would be there? Oh, it's like the NES game. Yep, it's just the NES game. That means these three games are essentially the same. They are all the same game. They are all the same game. Why would they port the same fucking game to all of these devices when the game itself is shit? None of them are good in the slightest. This game and this game, all these games are shit. This game is shit. This game is shit. And this game, this is the magnum opus of shit. None of these are good in the slightest.
Well, hey, you know what my dad says? When in doubt, try the Genesis version.
I mean, I was a bit hesitant of talking about these games at first. I mean, with the other people doing it and doing it so well, I could never live up to those videos, but I think I said some things that haven't been said before, and honestly, I had fun while doing it. The holidays can be a stressful time, and I think I let my stress push others away. I guess you can say I'm really the one who's home alone. Well, what are you booing for? No, that was good. That was clever. Oh, you people don't know good metaphors.
Hey man, it's Santa Claus! Ho ho ho! Yeah man!
Merry Christmas, fuckhole!
Whoa, you guys all made it! James, Majora, Bren, Witch Lady, Toadbup, Adopted Son! Even you, Computer! You came all the way from upstairs.
It's what I do.
You did this, didn't you?
Well, you see, I do know a thing or two about stealing people for a Christmas event.
Yeah, and he told me that he was giving all of us orange juice.
Wait, really? He said that I'd get to see my real parents again.
Yeah, I might have bribed them.
That's just right inside. Look, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I think I prepared you guys a Christmas dinner y'all will never forget. I spent so much time on it. I guess you could say it's the best Christmas dinner you'll ever have.
That's just a box of Triscuits.